So the MLB The Show Fall Cup qualifiers have begun. The first set of qualifiers were this weekend. I streamed on both days for both qualifiers, and you guys showed up in a big way, man. That Saturday stream was ridiculous. We streamed for about 7 hours. We had like 1,300 viewers at one point. So many people were watching. They wanted to see this MLB The Show competition. I'm really excited for the next streams in the coming weekends. I do stream all the games, so if you guys want to watch them, twitch.tv/Kooks46. I will be playing in all the qualifiers each weekend leading up to the tournament and hopefully qualifying for the tournament. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to leave a video linked in the top of the description that should answer all the questions about what the Fall Cup is. So what I wanted to do in this video is I wanted to do kind of like a recap of what happened with my games, tell you guys how I did, where I finished after the first set of qualifiers, give you an idea of how everything has been working and whether I think things should be changed, or basically just giving you guys kind of a rundown of what happened in the first weekend of qualifiers. So I thought about uploading different games from it, but I think I'm just going to do one video that kind of is like a highlight video of the entire set. That way we can just get through it quick, and then we'll have another one next week. We're going to get into it. Just a quick little reminder, use code postseason at checkout for 20% off merch. That is only live for about 10 more days, so you're running out of time to do that. It's a great deal. So first game, here we go. The pitching matchup for this one against the Tar Heels is going to be Whitey Ford versus Oral Hershiser. Two very good pitchers. I do nothing in the top of the first. He steps up with Willie Mays, gets a little base hit to the left side to get his little rally going, followed by another base hit to the left side with good old Rogers Hornsby. Still a tough card to get out. Then Ken Griffey Jr. comes up, hits a little ground ball to the right side. I probably could have dove for that if I probably could have got it if I dove for it. Next up is Trey Mancini. He is going to hit one to right field. This is going to be just deep enough to give him the sacrifice fly with Willie Mays having 92 speed. He's in there. Tough play for Griffey. Then we're walking another batter, making bases loaded again. And here is MLB The Show. Suarez over there at first base, can't get it. I see him coming home. Griffey makes a strong throw, and we get the out, so we go to the top of the second. Big play from Griffey. Coming up here is Max Muncy, and boom, that ball is long gone. He puts us on the board. Max Muncy is an absolute tank, dude. He is so good. Going into the bottom of the second, we're walking the leadoff batter, Eugenio Suarez. Not too confident about that. He brings in Nelson Cruz, and we get a routine, tailor-made double play ball, so I'm feeling really, really confident after that. So I'm feeling good going in to the next inning here, top of the third, and Ken Griffey Jr. ties the game. That ball is not coming back anytime soon. I felt extremely confident after that one. Going into the bottom of the third here, he's leading it off with Willie Mays, and he's going to get on base. We got one out. This is where he takes advantage of Mitch Garver's lackluster defense. He's not able to throw him out, so he's got a guy in scoring position right now. He's going to get this little ground ball to first base, so we're going to be able to take the out. We've got two down, runner on third, and first and third, a ball hit to Ted Williams. That is a dangerous play. Luckily, Teddy Ballgame gets there. All right, we're going into the fourth inning. Extra innings is either 3-inning games. We got a leadoff walk, followed by another walk, and who else but Max Muncy is going to send a 3-run home run to dead center. Max Muncy is an absolute stud. He has been the MVP for me in these qualifiers by a long shot. We're going to take the win 5-2 in game one. My opponent kept using the wrong lineup, so this was a DQ. So I just won this one by default. 2-0. So now we actually get to play in a game for Game 3, and we've got a gold pitching matchup. Luis Castillo versus Noah Syndergaard. I am once again going to be on the road. We've got Griffey leading it off, and Griffey is swinging big on the first swing of the game. That is going to be a leadoff double. It gets right onto the track there. Then we got Willie Mays coming up, checking his swing, and the umpire blesses him with a no-swing call. We now have first and second, and Ted Williams. Lefty, righty, it doesn't matter. This guy is going to hit anything. So we don't get anything else going in the first. We get 3 runs, which is really solid. He's going to start off his bottom of the first by splitting the gap with Ichiro. Ted Williams doesn't field it for some reason. Luckily, we keep him at second. And then the kid, Ken Griffey Jr., comes up with a home run, and now the lead is just cut to 1. Next pitch. Josh Donaldson. I missed my spots on both of those home run pitches. It was awful. I was super upset with myself. But it's okay because we bring in Pete Alonso off the bench to get a pinch hit home run. We're back on top, 4-3. That was also on a 3-0 count. I knew he was going to throw me a fastball. I gave him the green light. Griffey steps up next, and the very next pitch is also destroyed. That is back-to-back home runs. We're up 5-3. Going into the bottom of the second, he gets a really good swing with Joey Gallo. Look at the play from Ted Williams in the outfield, though. Trey Turner comes up, one hop, and boom. Double play, another clutch double play to get out of something. So now we're in the top of the third, trying to hold on to this lead right here. We get a leadoff walk for Joey Gallo. Then we get Francisco Lindor coming up with a base hit to the right side. So we've got first and second with 2 outs for Kike Hernandez. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't figure out who that was. And then we walks and bases loaded. Ken Griffey Jr. pops up, so we blow that opportunity. So we're going to the bottom of the third with a 2-run lead. He's going to get a leadoff base hit right here with Jose Altuve, so we're already in danger again. Griffey comes up, hard hit ball to third base, but a beautiful play by Joey Gallo. Then we get Donaldson striking out, who hit a home run earlier, and then Jim Edmonds is up against Brett Cecil, and we get the fly ball to center field. That will be the final out of the game. We're going to take this victory 5-3. Griffey with a home run, Alonso with a home run, Ted with a 3-run bomb. We're 3-0. Coming here now to Game 4, we are 3-0. We got a Tom Seaver versus Clayton Kershaw matchup. Once again, I'm going to be on the road, so I'm going to be hitting in the first inning. Ken Griffey Jr. got out, and then Willie Mays comes up, hits a ball to third, smashes it, but unfortunately right to him. Ted Williams does sneak a ball into the left side, though, with a good swing, and I don't know what was going on right there, but I swung at something way too low with Suarez. Going to the bottom of the first, he's leading it off with a line out from Wagner. Pretty good swing, but nothing to show for it. Then we got a slow little dribbler from Ichiro, always a tough out, so that's a quick 2 outs. This pitch scared me to Vladimir Guerrero. He just missed it, it seems, and we got the out there in left center. All right, going into the bottom of the second, because I really didn't do much in the top of the second, he's going to get a ground out with Bryce Harper to lead it off, followed by a ground out with Miguel Cabrera. So we've got 2 quick outs just like that here. Then we've got Chipper Jones up. This is the 87 who has like 125 contact versus lefties. Leave a curveball over the plate, and then the created player makes me pay for continuing a 2-out rally. It is a 2-0 lead. We're going to go here to the top of the third. First batter is going to be Mitch Garver. That is going to be an easy fly out to center field, so we're already going to be down 1 out here. We need to get something going. Pete Alonso, I'm swinging low with a slider down under the zone. That's going to be 2 outs. Our last hope here is Ken Griffey Jr., and I'm swinging at another low pitch, and that is going to end the game. So I take my first L in the qualifiers. I went from scoring 5 runs in both of the games I played to scoring 0 and only getting 1 hit here. So now we're heading into Game 1 of the second day of qualifiers. The pitching matchup is going to be Tom Seaver versus Madison Bumgarner. And the only change I made to my lineup is I put Tim Kugler in my lineup at shortstop instead of Francisco Lindor. We're starting off this game hot. Bottom of the first, Ken Griffey Jr. starts it off with a fly ball home run to dead center field. That gives us a really good bit of momentum. Then Willie Mays comes up. He gives a ball a ride. That one is close to being a home run, and it's going to fall just in front of the wall. It's going to give us a double, so our offense already off to a hot start. After a couple outs and getting Willie Mays to third, Joey Gallo comes up and hits a missile into the right center field gap. That is going to be a 2-out double, scoring Willie Mays. We're now up 2-0 in this game. The first pitch my creative player sees, boom, that is a line drive to left field, and it sneaks right over the wall. The very next pitch of the game goes to Max Muncy, and boom, that one is also going to head out of here. We've got a 5-0 lead in the first inning. Our bats are on fire. We're starting off day 2 hot. Now I'm just going to go ahead and jump here to the top of the third because nothing really happened between that and this. We've got 2 quick strikeouts with Kenley Jansen. The final out of the game is going to go to Minnie Minoso. We are going to sneak out of here, or not sneak out of here, we're going to walk out of here with a victory to start off day 2. We are now 4-1 on the qualifier. Coming into game 2 here of the second day of qualifiers, we've got a gold pitching matchup. Steven Matz versus Robbie Ray. Haven't faced a ton of Robbie Ray, not really sure what to expect out of him. Ken Griffey Jr. is going to lead off this game with a base hit right into the shift past the second baseman. A couple batters later, Eugenio Suarez comes up, hits a high drive to left field. If it stays fair, it's gone. And let's be real, if I'm showing it to you in this video, it's probably gone. That's a 2-0 lead for me right there. Going to the second inning, Tim Kugler steps up, gets a base hit to the right side past a diving second baseman. Max Muncy takes a curveball on 3-1, gives ourselves a first and second opportunity. Mitch Garver, boom, hooking it down the line. That one is going to be gone. A 3-run bomb. The Golds really going off right now in this game. It's 5-0. Pete Alonso steps in, draws a walk. A couple batters later, Willie Mays comes up. I don't know how this wasn't turned into a double play, but he gets a base hit up the middle. Ted Williams comes up, another lefty home run. That one is just over that high right field wall. We've got an 8-0 lead. So going into the bottom of the third, we're trying to close this out. Gets a leadoff walk, then a base hit. So he's got first and second with nobody out. Coming up next is Griffey on a 3-2 count. Takes a pitch just out of the zone. So now it's bases loaded, nobody out. We get a clutch little pop-up from Roberto Alomar right there. Willie Mays steps in, strikes out at a low slider from Sergio Romo. Then it's up to Joey Gallo, and we dot a sinker high and away. We get our second win of the day. Here we are coming into game 3. The first 2 games you could say were relatively easy victories. This time around we got a signature matchup. I'm facing Madison Bumgarner again. We're going to go straight to the bottom of the first here because nothing really happened in the top of the first. And we're getting yet another lefty home run with Ted Williams. This man Teddy was just destroying the ball. Doesn't last for long though because the first pitch of the second inning, I throw a fastball down the middle to finest Anthony Rendon, and he definitely got all of that one. So we're tied. Going into the bottom of the second here, I just missed this one with Joey Gallo, man. This one went all the way to the track. He just got under it, a little bit unfortunate. So we're going straight to the bottom of the third because truthfully my opponent really wasn't doing much on offense. The fact that this game was this close for this long was a little bit frustrating to me, but swings like that are going to make me even more irritated, and it's going to throw me off my game. Another bad swing right there. So we're going to extras right now in a 1-1 ball game, and in my head I am not happy. So I'm leading off the bottom of the fourth with a walk from Willie Mays, and now I got Ted Williams. It's a great 3-2 pitch, a fastball inside, got me swinging at it. Then I'm getting another walk, so I've got first and second here with Joey Gallo up, and Joey Gallo is going right to the second baseman for a double play. I am frustrated right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the top of the fifth. He's going to get a leadoff base runner. I believe that's Ketel Marte, so he does have a little bit of speed on the bases now. He's going to go ahead and take second base. He can pretty much run all day against me with Mitch Garver behind the dish. I'm not really going to throw him out. And this swing really hurts because that was a very good pitch from Sergio Romo. A slider low and away. He just got the bad head on it. Got it to center field. Then he's going to take another base. Like I said, he can pretty much just run free on me. This right here is a big strikeout. Yasmani Grandal comes into pinch hit. He gets a hit down the line, and it just goes foul. I'll be honest with you guys, if that stayed fair, I don't know if I could mentally handle going to the bottom of the fifth and trying to come back here. Luckily, we do get a really clutch double play, so we're down 1 going in to the bottom of the fifth. We've got Tim Kugler to lead it off, and Tim Kugler does not miss that fastball. My creative player was one of the best additions I could have made. Wasn't sure if you could use him or not. He gives me a solo shot, so I'm really hyped. Next batter, Max Muncy, hit by the pitch. We got a base runner right there. Then he draws a walk. That was Mitch Garver. And then Ken Griffey Jr. comes up, and he hits it into the left center field gap. We get a victory. We were down 2-1 going into the final inning, and Ken Griffey Jr. comes through. We're now 3-0 on the day. That was a big win. Moving on to the final game of the weekend. We're 3-0. We're trying to go perfect on the day. We're facing Chris Paddock here. We're actually going to be on the road, but we're still playing at Bayfront. Chris Paddock throws Willie Mays a curveball, and Willie is all over it. It puts us ahead in the game, 1-0 in the top of the first. Then we're going to go ahead and take a walk with Ted Williams. My opponent actually had the rules kind of wrong. He had personalized umpires instead of perfect. That's why that was called a ball. So we get 2 guys on. Joey Gallo Gallo hits a deep fly ball, but it's not going to quite be enough for a home run. It is going to get the runner from second over to third, so it's still a relatively productive out. And then Tim Kugler with first and third, line drive to center field, but it's going to find the glove of the center fielder out there. We're going to go ahead and jump into the bottom of the second now. Max Muncy leading off the inning with a double right out of the reach of the center fielder. Then we've got Mitch Garver coming up here and taking a walk, so a quick 2 guys on. Ken Griffey Jr. gets a base hit, so now we've got the bases juiced with 1 out. Here comes Willie Mays, gonna smack a ball to right field, but another line out, a tough swing right there. Then Ted Williams comes up, he is gonna line out to right. Oh, psych! His right fielder, for some reason, could not get the ball. That's going to result in a couple runs for us. It extends the inning, and there's 2 outs. Suarez comes up and is going to get a 2 RBI single. I felt really bad for my opponent because that's not something he can control. He did everything right on his part, so it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and jump to the 3rd inning. We're going to get a strikeout with Venters, followed by a little jam shot into foul territory. Joey Gallo makes an over-the-shoulder catch. We've got a 2 quick outs. We are 1 out away from winning this game. Tony Gwynn gonna drop a little Tony Gwynn special over there into left field. Nothing too crazy there, but then the future stars Bo Bichette kind of makes me a little bit more anxious, so he hits a home run. Then Ken Griffey Jr. is going to find the gap against the shift. That's going to be a double. He's going to drop it in there. Trey Mancini, that's a base hit. I am really scared now because he just scored another run. Now the tying run is up with Ted Williams, and luckily we get Ted Williams to pop up. He's been the most dangerous hitter. That's going to end the game. We're going to take the victory, and we go undefeated on day 2 of qualifiers to finish with a 7-1 record for the weekend. So those were my qualifier games. I'm sitting at 145 points after the first weekend. I'm looking forward to getting back after it next Saturday and Sunday. So if you guys are wanting to watch these live, they're really intense, they're really fun, make sure to come through on Twitch and do that. My only critique with the tournament is a couple things. Number 1, it's not really specified who's home team. You have to literally ask an admin who would be home team and whatever. So that's something that's kind of important that needs to really be specified in these tournaments. Number 2, creative player was really debated. Can you use it? Can you not? It'd be nice if there was a little bit more clarity on that. And last but not least, the wait time between games was really, really long. I'd like to shorten that if we could. Like, my first stream was 7 hours. Granted, I did start 2 hours before, so it only took about 5 hours, but Sunday stream was a lot quicker. So those are pretty much my 3 things. Home team, creative player, and match times. I wish those 3 things would have a lot more communication with, but overall the qualifiers are fun. I'm having fun in the Fall Cup. I really hope I qualify for the tournament in mid-November, but I'm gonna keep going for it, man. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose, but it is what it is. We're having fun competing, so drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to come follow me over on Twitch. Make sure to use postseason for 20% off merch at checkout, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.